See, here's the thing. I think Path of Exile is one of the few games that I would actually buy cosmetics in. Legitimately so. And I think the reason why is because, like, I get so much value out of this game and they never charge you for shit. They're so expensive. Are they really bad? Let me look. How much is it for that? $650? So that's $650. I don't like when a game says total item value, though. Gonna be completely honest. I think that is like a shitty business practice when it says total item value because they set the value of the item. That's a ruse to part you from your money. Just set a bundle price. You know, like... Wait, $65? Wait, what? What? Is that seriously $65? That's too much. That's way too much. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If that was $5, I'd get it. And I guarantee there would be thousands of people that did. Hundreds of thousands of people that did. But for $65? I'm never gonna buy that. I would never buy that. That's crazy to me. There'd be no reason for me to do that. A microtransaction should be micro, so that lots of people want to buy it. Because it costs you nothing to deliver it after it's been created. You have an infinite number of them to sell. Selling that for $65 is rough, dude. No, it's to support them? Every purchase is to support them. I'm not making a donation, I'm buying a cosmetic. Gonna be honest, right? Like, that's... Check the other items. Alright. $18 for a single portal. Nah, it's too much, man. Yeah, these are way too much. These are way too much. Like, way too much. Yeah. It's a free game? No, you have to pay for it right now. As much as people say it's free to play eventually. I bought the game, right? Look under packs. Okay, that's sick looking. Gonna be honest. That's cool. I like that. What is a tracking scroll of hunting? I don't even know what that does. Mystery box. Is that a loot box? I don't like loot boxes. Okay, so the basic idea is you never want to buy currency on its own. You don't want to buy currency on its own. You want to get supporter packs, is effectively what you guys are saying, right? Most people buy stash tabs. When I bought the game, they actually gave me a whole bunch of currency, and I think I got all stash tabs with it. Like, I got a currency tab, an essences tab, gems, uniques, and I think a guild stash is what I did with the currency that I got from my pre-order of the video game. There are loot boxes, yes. I don't like loot boxes at all. Like, I don't think that Path of Exile 2 is bad value. Don't get me wrong there. But I do think that you will probably make more money if you make cosmetics not $65. They do weekend sales for stuff is discounted. Well, fair. Right? I just don't... Like, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of people in the world are going through economic upheaval right now. If you are making cosmetics for $65... you're going to miss out on a lot of purchases that otherwise could go through. Localize your prices, make them affordable. The grand majority of people will buy them without batting an eye if it's $5. You know? I'd rather have 13 people buy it for $5 than one guy buy it for 65. Because what a lot of people don't realize about cosmetics like that is the moment you see another person with a cosmetic, it's an advertisement for that cosmetic. Do you want to have one person with it, or do you want to have 13 people with it if you're making the same amount of money? And you don't want that barrier of entry to be the same as a AAA game. I know it's about whales. I don't agree with the approach, if that makes sense. Scarcity breeds value? It does for some people. I'll give you an example. South Korea and China, that is exactly how it works. Remember the League of Legends skin that was $500? Who remembers that? the $500 League of Legends skin, right? A lot of people in the West, in the United States, Europe, shit-talked it. It sold, I think it was something like $3 million in the first couple of hours or some shit. And the reason why is because in South Korea and in China, the general standard is you can't buy that, you're poor. It's an opposite approach. It's if you bought the expensive thing, that guy's cool. And in the United States and kind of in Europe, you bought that thing, you're an idiot. So, like, it's a very different cultural thing between those two regions. Yeah, cultural variance, exactly. How big is Path of Exile in Asia? Yeah, in Asia in general, expensive things give prestige. Exactly what I'm talking about. How big is Path of Exile in, like, Asia, like South Korea and China? Because it makes me wonder if they're doing that kind of an approach because it's bigger there, if that makes sense. How much does each individual cosmetic cost? The supporter pack looked like it had 20 different outfits. Oh yeah, the supporter pack is definitely better value. Hollow. Doesn't Tencent own GGG? I don't know. I think they do. I think there's some attachment there. Let me find out. Does Tencent own GGG? Yes, Tencent owns Grinding Gear Games. Makes sense. Yep. Alright. Do I think that's a bad thing? Not really. Do I care much? Not really. Is it going to get me to stop playing the game? No. Doesn't really matter to me. At the end of the day, it's approaches to monetization, and it's one that, as somebody who lives in the United States, don't really agree with it.